4 mana 2/4. Tap 2 untapped artifacts you control. You create a 2/2 white Belisarius warrior creature token with vigilance, and then Master of the Machines. Tap X untap creatures you control. Look at top X cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact from among them, put it into your hand. Put the rest of them in your library in random order.
So it's
So
like
you make a bunch of 2/2s and make some artifacts.
yeah. So it's just like a card advantage engine. I believe that they're building it because they like the art of this. Now they did ask us if we could try to put now without hindering the deck, to try and put as many war of the cards from the Warhammer decks as possible because
Okay.
they're making a Warhammer themed deck, right? So one of the things that we talked about. Oh, also this is another intruder alarm commander, clearly, right?
Yeah, I was just about to say that is
Yeah,
100% a.
yeah, so we play Intruder Alarm. Now, one of the mechanics that I thought about is the squad mechanic, right? The one that makes tokens,
Mm-hmm.
because I believe most of them are artifacts, right? But they said with if it hinders the deck, like don't put something in that's bad, like try to play as many Warhammer stuff as you can. I believe that this one can. I mean, it would have to have come out of the token making one, right? That draws, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
so
that's the Astartes commander.
yeah. So all right, so this is what they want us to make.
Okay, cool.
No budget.
No budget.
No budget, yeah. What do we want to call it?
Hmm.
Belisarius Cawl.
Let me find this dude.
Shipping on gin and juice.
Blue white, right?
Yeah, blue white. So here are the squad. Oh my god. I just went into another only. Right. Why would I think that it would come up with the mechanic instead of cards name squad? Kind of looks like the Big Daddies from. I'm getting like Big Daddy vibes from Bioshock.
I'm pretty sure it's like a tech priest or whatever they're called from the Warhammer lore. Those are called. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Adeptus Mechanicus. Okay,
That's what.
that's what it was called. He's he's a 10,000-year-old Archmagos Dominus of the.
How do you spell that?
I closed out for it already. I'm just reading them and just trying to think about what I would if I was going to play this. What would I do?
What are we gonna call it?
Um,
Also,
I'm not sure.
also almost sounds like a dinosaur name.
Belisarius,
Yeah.
Cawl, uh, tap to untap white artifact creature vigilance. Tap X on tap creatures you control. Tap X on your library. So it's definitely some artifact. In my head for a second. I was thinking if there was some nifty thing we could do with vehicles because vehicles can become creatures too if you're struggling to have either or.
Mm-hmm. I think we want to make all the things that make tokens, like when you cast artifacts.
But then also having artifact creatures just do the same thing.
Yeah.
Because they are both an artifact and the creature.
It's true. Also, I noticed that the bottom effect just says creatures.
Yeah. So like, But we want to keep it in theme with like
It doesn't have to be, right? Like they said a couple things would be fine. Like they said you don't have to like make the deck bad by trying to, do it. So like I just suggested one of the good ones would be the squad mechanic, and I couldn't really think of anything else.
Yeah, because you get a whole bunch of them, and you get to use them. Then we also run the encroaching mycosynth, so all of our creatures and all of our spells are artifacts. Ooh, I like that. Because that means we activate its ability, we can grab anything off the top of the deck because it's considered an artifact.
Say that again. What is it?
Encroaching mycosynth. That's that thing that makes everything an artifact. Because they're in your deck, they're technically artifacts too.
Belisarius Cawl. Commander. Alright, so that's gone. So encroaching. How do you spell it?
Oh,
it's E-N?
E-N-C-R-O.
There we go. And then we said intruder alarm.
Yeah, if we want to make it, if we make this intruder alarm deck.
And then I don't know what the name of the squad cards are. What's the name of the? Is it magnet? What's the name of the precon this comes from? I can't remember.
It was the Astartes one. Yeah, it would be wherever this one's in.
Destroy artifact or enchantment, that's fine. Or no, but it's not an artifact though, right? I mean, I guess it's still a token. Like, we could play it, Space Bear. I'll just put it in just for now. So, Space Marine Devastator. There he is. Oh, here.
So,
this one's just draws a card. Yes, yeah. Sicarian Infiltrator. I mean, Deny the Witch is technically a, Warhammer card, so. Oh!
We can't run it because it's in the... I forgot, it's got black in it.
I forgot.
I'm sorry, it's Esper.
I'm such a dumbass. Alright,
So stupid, Tom. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's got flash. Busted. Too overpowered.
You see, my mind's just like, I'm trying not to go into just straight like an artifact creature build.
But that's what it has to be, because there isn't enough other, Warhammer stuff really.
Because you're taking the commander deck that it comes in, and you're cutting out one of the colors, so you're having less of what would even be in the deck.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking like this is like a oh my god, Psy Master Thopters. Hold on.
We can run the Shorikai Genesis engine combo too.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Is this the thing that draws 2 cards and then you discard a card and you make a pilot?
How do you spell Shorikai?
S-H-O-R-I. It's probably Shorikai, I think, it's technically O-R-I.
There we go. And then what else?
I think with Intruder Alarm.
Mm-hmm.
And
no, it works with Intruder Alarm.
Yeah, and if you have a vehicle, ramp creature, you get to go infinite because it makes the 1 mana, and you just keep activating it.
So you want to play Cultivator?
Unctus Grand Metatech. Because it's the thing is
what was I thinking of? What's the 3-drop?
It's Yeah, caravan. But
How do you spell it? It's something. Cultivator's Caravan, really?
oh right,
Because
it's
I didn't put
apostrophe
the S.
s. How dare you, Tom?
Son of a bitch.
But yeah, Unctus Grand Metatech.
Spell it?
So UNCTUS.
Okay.
Also, I actually picked this thing up recently because I didn't have one. I'm gonna run that in a zombie, because other bleak creatures you have is when they become tapped, you draw a card, then discard a card.
Derek,
So you pair that with a zombie, you draw two
This,
cards,
you mean?
discard one.
this
Yeah,
thing? Yeah, it seems really fucking good.
and also
Also, it's
because we
just
tap stuff.
it also is a lord. Also, what's the shit? I just had it in my name and I lost it.
Oh, sorry.
Damn it. No, it's not your fault. Fuck. I can't remember.
Is
what
he
I was thinking.
is he an artifact? He is an artifact creature too. Unwinding Clock. Let's keep on tapping and keep using his ability.
Mhm.
Um,
What about Urza?
which one?
The-
There's two in this color.
the-
There's the fuse one and then like the rare one.
Probably the one that makes this one. I mean, it does make artifact, so we'll throw it in there for now.
Mondrak, the Glorious Dominus. It's it's the thing that makes the the creature that doubles. Like, because it's a creature, it falls in line with what we're doing.
Oh, so the thing that I was thinking of is oh, do you want to play the enchantment that doubles stuff?
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
And what is it called?
Um. Annoyed Procession. I know it was in there somewhere.
I was thinking of planeswalkers that make the Teferis, I guess. Some of the Teferis, or not Teferi. What's the one that tutors stuff?
Which one?
The one that tutors stuff. The blue one.
Tezzeret the Seeker.
I like
Also, the other Tezzeret, the one that makes artifacts and then draws cards if you have. Yeah, I like that one. Master of Flesh isn't it? Like, yeah, and then him and the Seeker I like.
Yeah, Seeker. Yeah, I don't care.
Well, how about the Reality Chip? Because it's an artifact creature technically.
Sounds good to me.
And maybe just getting to play stuff off the top, especially for like whatever we're doing. Maybe like the Foundry Inspector and Ethereum Sculptor, just for like keeping the cost downs.
Foundry Inspector.
And we have like, and that with the Urza, we have like such a reduction on like artifact creature stuff.
And Ethereum, you said?
Yeah, Ethereum Sculptor and Foundry Inspector. If Foundry's the same thing, just costs less. Sad Robot.
This isn't really my. I don't think I've ever played an artifact deck other than the one time I played Urza. This isn't really my forte.
Okay, so yeah, we throw
your...
Sad Robot in there because again, it's ramp and it's just a good value creature. Jira's Familiar. That's the other one. That's the other reducer. Oh, what was that other one card? I think it was kind of new. Right. The Gold Forged Thopteryx. So that's the legendary. No, it's the thing that gives legendary permanents War 2.
Oh, what are all the things that draw when you cast artifacts? Wait, what is it? Gold Forge?
Gold Forge. Yeah, it's Gold Forge is like one word with what's like apostrophe between it. There it is. It's a dinosaur.
Seems good.
It's a Dinothopter.
We should play all the things that draw when we cast artifacts.
So Vidalcan Archmage.
Yeah, Vidalcan.
Also, if we have like untapped abilities. Oh,
So Vidalcan Archmage. I also like the. What's the dragon? Shimmer Dragon?
yeah, I was just about to say Shimmer Dragon
What's
if we're
the guy
untapping.
that if you have the high CMC, you draw?
Padim. Padim? Right, Padim?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the there's yeah. That thing. That thing's pretty cool.
Schematry. Hold on. Matrix. Maybe this thing?
It's not bad. We have to pay. We do to pay for it, but so there is this white creature that draws when you play an artifact. It's only once a turn. It's Loshel, Losheel. So that he prevents combat damage to attacking artifact creatures, but you only get to draw once with him.
Should we play the Braxton? What's the thing that draws when we make an artifact or a token?
Oh,
I remember what I was thinking of. What's the enchantment that makes the mites? Because those are artifacts, right?
Oh, Skrell's Hive.
Yeah.
Oh, as a side thing, what we could also do is Cathar's Crusade, or Tempered Steel, because we can make our things really big, really quickly with stuff like that.
How do you spell Skrells?
Oh, it's like S.
There we go.
K, yeah.
Did it. So wait, say what you said again. So Tempered Steel.
And Cathar's Crusade buff. Well, Cathar's Crusade buffs everything. Tempered Steel is only artifact creatures.
I like Cathar's.
Especially if we're going to keep making creatures. Oh, yeah. Oh, Thought Monitor. I like Thought Monitor and Phyrexian Metamorph.
Should we play a win con if we're going to play the combo? Like, we should play Jace, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, I don't want to run.
Do you want to play Thassa's Oracle or Lapman?
Maybe Thassa's Oracle. Oh, Master of Ethereum is another fun one. What's this thing do?
Any of the things that make tokens.
That one's just okay. You need 3 more artifacts to enter to make it good.
Should we play like the Coastal Piracy draw stuff?
Potentially could. If we're making a lot of creatures, like it's actually not a terrible idea.
So we definitely want the Biden because that's an artifact. And then Coastal Piracy.
Oh, Cyberdrive Awakener.
And then what's the? Hold on, before you say that. And then
it's Coastal
Reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance mission. Yeah, Recon mission.
And then what was the thing you said?
Cyberdrive Awakener. So other artifact creatures you control have flying. And when it enters the battlefield, you get to make a non-creature artifact become a 4/4.
Any other token makers that we can play? Wasn't there like an enchantment that makes a token every upkeep? And then when you hit with a creature...
It's Thopter Spy Network. You only get to draw 1 card.
It's fine. I like the token making. And our commander is an artifact, so we'll have the...
There's also Efficient Construction, which is whenever you cast an artifact, you make a Thopter. It's basically the enchantment version of
Say it again?
Psy.
What is it called?
Efficient Construction.
And then isn't there the Phyrexian thing? Right?
Mirrored and Besieged.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot about this card too. Drum Bellower. So untap all creatures you control during each player's untap step.
Yeah, we like that. Drum Bellower. And then I also like Sphinx of the Second Sun.
I was actually looking at Organic Extinction, destroy all non-artifact creatures with improvise. Which, if we have approaching Mycosynth, all of our creatures are going to be an artifact anyway. Oh, Esper Sentinel's an artifact too. But yeah, or it's organic extinction. It's a pseudo one-sided board wipe.
Hold on, it's being stupid.
Uh-oh. Disaster.
There we go.
I think I'm also trying to remember. Was it
Psych Rift.
I think it was the Canoptic Scarabs were the thing from the set.
Oh, that you get to draw, right?
Because I think it's only when you cast an artifact creature.
Hold on, I want to look at all the Canoptic stuff because there's some other ones.
Whenever another non-token artifact creature or vehicle enters the battlefield. So it doesn't make it doesn't make it for the tokens.
But it's fine. We play a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like what about this one?
Enters battlefield, exile target players prepared for each artifact or land exile this way. That could be kind of cool.
And that is also, this is Warhammer stuff, so.
Battlefield for when it can't be blocked when.
No, I think.
I like the first two, yeah.
Yeah. Can't play Phyrexian Arena. So what kind of recursion are we gonna play? Well, we have Buried Ruin.
Well, is it? Yeah. Well, I hate to be that guy, but like
Replenish.
No, I thought Replenish is enchantments only.
Is it? Oh, then we can play the. There's other white ones that do.
Well, funny thing, Dance of the Manse, I think, also hits artifacts.
Okay, that seems fine. What about like
Brilliant
I guess
Restoration
like Sun Titan?
Yeah, Brilliant Restoration also does it.
Okay. Gotta make sure I get Inventor's Fair.
Oh, Tamio's Logbook could be kind of cool. So to draw a card, it costs one less to activate for each other artifact you control.
Tamio's Logbook.
So it's 5 and a blue. 5 and a blue. But for each artifact, it just becomes that much cheaper.
I like it. You can also play Ristic.
Mm-hmm.
For reasons. Any other token makers?
Wait, let me read this real quick. It's tap 2 on tap. Effects you control.
Wait, what's that thing that wins when you have like 1 billion creatures and it like does stuff with tap creatures?
Oh, the Halo Fountain.
Yes.
So I was listening up on like all like the Magic the Gathering lore. Halo is a something that angels make, and it's like the thing that was like everybody was fighting for on Streets of New Capenna. But I'm like thinking like, so you're collecting angel juice.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Skippy Derek.
And that's part of what helped fight back the it helped resist the Phyrexian corruption when they're in the big fight.
Meteor Golem.
So how big do you think you want to go with artifacts?
Escape Leveler. What do you mean?
How big like mana wise of like artifact stuff?
We can go decently high. Like I just added Meteor Golem and Leveler. Should we play the
new Phyrexia?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Wait, what about that Karn in this deck?
Oh yeah, I like that. He does make a bunch of colorless, but still. What about Eldrazi's monument? Because in theory, if we could keep making a token every turn,
Hold on.
maybe not. I don't know.
This one, right?
Yeah, like he's actually going up in. He's getting going up in price.
What about Ugin? The one that makes 2 drops cost less?
We're not only colorless, so we have a lot of colored stuff.
Okay, so then yeah, we're not gonna play it. Wait, what did you say though?
Oh, no, I was just thinking if how many tokens we can make because Eldrazi Monument lets us sack something, and we upkeep sack and we have gives all our stuff.
Our commander always makes a 2/2, but I mean that's.
But then we're not going plus. We're just cycling that one.
I think I'd rather pay 2 extra and maybe just play a Chromas. I mean, Monument doesn't sound terrible. I'll put it in the maybe board. But maybe like a Chroma's
We could play this fancy little banned card called Reckoner Bankbuster.
This? Yeah.
No, it's not bad.
Reckoner Bankbuster. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like Bankbuster. Okay, so we definitely want some counter spells. We want Disallow.
We get to run Dovin's Veto.
Yeah, I was just thinking
one of my favorites.
Dovin's Veto.
Maybe Enlightened Tutor.
Manager.
You want? There's both enchantments and.
Yeah, Enlightened Tutor. Yes. Sublime. Regular counterspell. Generous Gift.
Arcane Denial. Just that nice, cheap one.
Yeah, sure.
What about Clever Concealment as like a secondary, like Teferi's protection?
I love that card. Oh, we should play Teferi's as well.
Stop it.
Sorry.
You should be.
Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay. What about that new Convoke counterspell? Isn't it Clever something?
Oh, it's like the big 6-mana one, right?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Is it?
I think we have it literally in our Jin deck.
Yeah, we do.
Artistic Refusal. It's gonna be a nod for me, dog.
Okay. So we got Generous Gift. We can run Path. Swords. What's that creature that we've liked? Loran or whatever is the one that pops artifacts and enchantments?
Oh yeah, was it Lorna the Third Path or something like that?
Yeah, that's it. So we got Smugglers. I got Smothering Tithe. So some ramp. We want Soul Ring. Maybe some creature ramp, because it works with the deck. So like the Ornithopter of Paradise, right?
Yeah.
Ornithopter of Paradise. We could play Palladium Mirror.
Oh, you have the I think it's Silver Mirror and
whatever the.
What are the white one? I think is it Porcelain Mirror? That might not be right. I don't know. Let me check. Let me see if I find it. Gold Mirror. Never mind. I lied. Ignore me.
There's also, is it Toxic Mirror? What's the new one that like you lose a life to add mana. When it taps for any color and it's got toxic.
Right. I forgot. I don't know. Remember what that one was called.
It's not called Toxic Mirror, right? Isn't it? It's also Alloy Mirror. That just makes any color. Mirror Convert. That's it.
There it is. Yeah, I was just looking for it.
Mirror makes tokens. It makes it so they can't cast on our turn.
That thing is really good.
It's also Mirror Battlesphere.
I'm glad that she's actually going down in price because when she first came out, like she was super expensive.
There's Mirror Battlesphere. That's kind of funny.
It does make a lot of tokens, and that's a lot of things to use for like your effects.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other artifact removal creatures that we could play?
Artifact-based creature removal.
I already got Meteor Golem and Cityscape Leveler.
Not because Duplicant is an artifact.
Yep, like that one.
There's also Phyrexian Ingester, the blue thing. So that's not an artifact, but you know. Mere Battlesphere is also technically a removable creature.
Right. We definitely need more ramp. So Thought Vessel, I guess.
Yeah. Arcane Signet.
Yep.
We have Talisman and Azorius Signet. It's progress. Oh, the Might Stone and Weak Stone is ramp and potential draws as well. And we also have the other Urza, so there are chances we could actually fuse.
Which, oh yeah, oh right, that is for that. That's hilarious. Yes, awesome. Shit.
The Midnight Clock could be good. It's also an artifact. And like eventually, if we didn't find a good draw stuff, it can like recycle. Do you want more ramp?
So you don't have a choice to just shuffle your hand?
No. But it goes. I guess it goes up to 7. But I guess it depends on how much we're gonna potential draw. Actually, we do have a lot of draw in this with our. You're right.
Should hopefully be enough draw. So what I thought about. We could play Castle Ardenale.
So it's funny looking at some like play cards for this. Some people actually play this as a CDH commander.
Well, it's Intruder Alarm deck, so it's easy. You just tutor and line tutor and the game ends. In a CDH pod, you're gonna have like the lowest costed shit like LED and like, you know.
Yeah, I think any commander that you could potentially play turn 2 with a turn one ramp is like right there.
Well, remember, there's Jeweled Lotus. You could play this turn 1 because Jeweled Lotus.
Yeah, true. I'm just saying, like, there could be instances. Yeah, any 4-mana commander that could come out like turn 1 or turn 2 tends to be in that spot.
Yeah, we don't need it to be there. So that's good on the ramp. Did I get the Thopter? What a Thopter?
The only thing I think of is like a Mox Opal because of all of our artifacts. But sometimes it feels bad at early game if you don't have it hit.
Well, we could play like the artifact lands to make it a little better. Mox Opal. Because remember, you can get greedy with land base and decks like this because, you know. What about the enchantment that when you play a land, you put a counter on everything? No, I feel like we don't have to. I mean, because it also makes tokens is the thing, but we don't like 100% need it. So the token makers are what's the thing that makes mirrors? So I got Castle Art available. What's the thing that makes mirrors? The colorless land.
The color, the Mirix. Because it makes the mites.
How do you? Oh, there it is.
There it is. Yeah, it was one R missing. It's being real slow today, I noticed.
I know it is. All right, so let's look at the lands. Need a reliquary tower. Guess we could play like war. I mean, war room. I guess it's only 2 damage. It's not too bad.
Spire of Industry is gonna be really cool in this.
Yes, it is. Darksteel Citadel. What's the artifact land that enters tapped in this colors?
Razor Tide Bridge.
Razor Tide. It's the
So-
indestructible run, right?
Yeah, so I'm seeing some of the new artwork. So from the Lord of the Rings, Command Tower, the Prairie Stream, Port Town, and Glacier Fortress all have like new artworks, so they're actually pretty cool.
Oh, the game lands from Lord of the Rings.
Well, no, yeah, all the dual lands from Lord of the Rings.
Oh yes,
So, like,
yeah.
and Exotic Orchard's also getting a new printing in there.
Mhm. It's always nice to get that. What are these from? The Brothers War? All right. So I think we got all the artifact lands that we can play.
And we're getting a new artwork for Path of Ancestry too.
Oh,
'cause
we can
that's-
play the treasure one, I guess.
Ash Barrens is also getting one. That's weird.
Yeah, well, some things like some of the box top. Well, they always have to put bad ones, you know. Like that pisses me off a little bit with the box toppers, you know, because it's like the box topper should be decent, you know. Like nobody wants to get a Castle Ardenvale as their box topper, you know. Like this is a 50-cent card, you know, before the reprint of it being a box topper. It's probably going to be $2 as a box topper, you know. But yeah. What other land should we play? We need a command tower.
Yep.
We need Hollowed
Hollowed Fountain.
Hollowed Fountain. Are you gonna type, or are you just gonna shit yourself today? Hollowed Fountain. We need
Sea of Clouds.
Sea of Clouds.
Oh.
Deserted Beach. Is that the right one? Deserted Beach. Oh.
Yep. Adakar Wastes.
Adakar Waste. Let's see how much it is. Adakar Waste.
Remember, it's a lot cheaper now because it just had a reprinting.
Yeah.
Mystic Gate.
Mystic Gate. We also need
Power Depot. Actually, maybe not. It has any mana color for artifacts, but it has modular. I guess no, I don't need that. I don't think we need that. Do you want to run the Glacial Fortress?
Hold on one sec.
So
What are you doing?
we still have was it Prairie Stream, Glacial Fortress, and Port Town are like the kind of weird other lands.
Do you want to play those? Which ones are they?
So
Wait. Hold on. First off, MDFC's Glasspool Mimic. This is definitely a Glasspool deck. And Seagate.
Oh yeah, and we also probably run oh, did we get Academy Ruins?
Academy Ruins? Did I get that? Oh, yeah.
And Adventures Fair?
I got him at
Also-
Fair. Holy Heliots.
Also, See the Synod and Ancient Den.
I got those. I got all
Okay.
the artifact lands. Unless we want to play Treasure Vault, but I don't think we have to play Treasure Vault.
What about Minamo School at Water's Edge because it untaps a legendary?
Like that.
And we have the Otawara, right?
Oh yeah, love me some Otawara, and I like the white one too. Otawara. What's the white one again?
Iganjo. I like them because they're just either it takes a place on either an island or a plains. But so yeah, Prairie Stream is the one that it's the Tango land.
Hold on, I just
Glacier.
I just want to throw this in the
Right.
baby board as a thought. So glacial.
Glacial Fortress is the buddy land.
Mhm.
Because the artifact land that enter tap is both types.
Uh-huh.
Prairie Stream is the one if you have 2 basics that
Wait.
enters on tap.
Wait, no, it's not. This one?
Oh, I think. Oh no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Never mind.
I think they would be banned if they.
Oh yeah, if they also
Yeah,
were
yeah.
durable creatures. Prairie Stream is the, but yeah, if you have 2 or more basics in play. And Port Town is the one I'm the most on. It's the reveal from your hand.
Yeah, we don't need that one. We could just play more basics.
So we don't have any like real basic land tutors, so we could probably fill up. I think we could play the Pathway too, because we have what Solemn Simulacrum is the only thing that grabs a basic.
Yep. Which pathway?
Oh, it's a Henge Gate Pathway.
This one. Yes.
I think even like running an exotic. Actually, maybe we don't need an exotic orchard.
We're 2 colors. We don't need exotic orchard. We're not gonna be like that strife on mana.
Do we get the Mako Sith Garden, the land that becomes an artifact?
Can't forget that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what they changed here, but the search system on Architect right now has gotten worse.
Maybe Demolition Field, just as that free pop a land we don't like. Because the thing is, like, again, we don't need to worry about our base account. So I'm like, maybe we could probably fit in a few extra utility lands.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now let's just see what we're playing more. And I'm gonna guess it's blue. It was. Look at that. Oh, it's pretty. No, it's not even close.
No, it's like double. Yeah. It was still calculate. It was still counting.
Okay, so yeah. So we're gonna do. And our 2 MDFCs are blue as well. 32. Where's the planes? 5. That seems good to me. I don't think we're much over. Oh no, I lied.
No, we are super over. We add so many things.
Alright, so we gotta start trimming through things. Anything here that you don't like? This isn't really my wheelhouse.
No, we could cut Bankbuster. I was half joking with that card.
Okay. Anything else?
We can keep all that stuff. Yeah.
What about all this?
I think Tamiyo's logbook was just cute. I like Symmetry Matrix because it's reusable and multiple times in a turn. Tamiyo's
especially if we get any of the untappers with our commander, that's just a pay 1, draw a card every. It's kind of like a weird way to do Mind's Eye, but I'm sure a lot of the creatures are also the same power and toughness, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, anything here you don't like?
I scroll up a little bit. I just want to see how many creatures we do have currently.
Oh, 40. So we
40.
Definitely cut down.
But I like all this because Glasspool Mimic don't count.
Well, yeah, but you like this? The thing that exiles a
No, actually, I don't like that, really. It's just okay to me.
I definitely like all this rampant stuff, so. Anything here? We could just not
yeah,
worry
I was
about
gonna say we cut her. She's not in theme. She's good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, she's definitely good. We could also just cut this. We could just play the artifact removal. Oh, yeah. I meant to put her. Oh no, she did go to maybe word. Okay. Do you like everything else here?
The Clockwise Scholar dude, I guess, is okay. It's a 1 draw a turn.
I think that's good enough, honestly.
But preventing the combat damage to artifact creatures can be good if you're going for
that
a swing.
That I like a lot. Yeah, it works well with the draws when you deal damage. So you like everything here?
Yeah.
We can cut the Ingester. It's not an artifact. Also,
The Infiltrator is nothing.
I'm also. I mean, This is like, I mean, it makes a token of itself, but like, it's not an artifact. Is my problem.
Yeah, we kind of did go down that artifact dive,
It's okay.
and we had to
This
make
one,
some cuts.
this one's still fine, I guess.
Yeah, because
Uh,
it's not an artifact creature, just some draws, and then it lets us use them. Uh,
should we be playing that colorless card that lets us play colorless spells off the top?
oh, instead of reality chip, well, because a lot of our stuff isn't colorless, so that's the thing.
You're right. You're right. Actually, I think I like Urza. I mean, I think I like it.
Yeah, because he's a reducer.
And
he's only
God,
3 mana.
God forbid you get the backside. The backside is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Anything here that we don't like? I kind of like all this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I like all this.
Like, this is godlike ramp. This makes artifacts, which is hard to come by. Right, they're artifacts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh.
they're
Also,
good tap fodder.
yeah.
Maybe tempered steel. Maybe we don't need it. Maybe just the buff is cute, but maybe we don't need it
Okay.
because it doesn't affect everything, I guess.
We could probably cut down on interaction. Like, maybe cut a counterspell. Which one would it be? Is it regular counterspell or arcane denial? I like Dovin's veto.
Do we
And
want?
I kind of like the convoke one over them too. So.
Yeah, because we make a lot of creatures, so I think that's gonna be a lot better. Maybe we cut arcane just so they don't draw.
Okay. Also, I think it happens to be the more expensive one out of all of them, so it's almost like $6. Okay. Not cutting any lands. Do we like all these? Well, we need to keep this.
And cool thing with Tether the Seeker, he can untap our commander too. And he searches for literally everything in the deck.
And I love this thing. Our commander makes like he is an artifact, so that draw effect is.
Yep. And we only have like 3 sorceries technically, so because Sea Gate's the land.
And I kind of like all these. I mean, yeah.
It's a big cast for that. And Agoric,
dude, if we get the emblem off of this, holy shit.
Yeah, it's not that hard either. Like if.
Oh, don't forget that Portal is also She-Holdred.
Yeah.
Wait, right, I put that in here, right?
Yeah, there it is.
Right. Yes.
Phyrexia.
Yeah. So don't forget that the bottom effect is at the beginning of your RP. Put target creature card from a graveyard. Actually, it's better. It's that enchantment that I haven't played in forever, the Orzhov one. You know what I'm talking about? That enchantment that's like hybrid mana. Alright, what else we need to cut? 18 more cards. Fuck me. We could cut down on some of the ramp.
I think we could cut the mirror that you have to pay life to make mana.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, the convert. Definitely cut him. Maybe we can cut one of the drawers, like maybe the coastal. Yeah,
coastal is the worst because it has the least, and it's also not an artifact. At least reconnaissance mission, you could also just like cycle.
Yes.
Oh my god, Tom! With Smothering Tithe, we could use those to tap for our commander.
Yes, also Smothering Tithe with this and token doublers. Seems pretty good.
Hey Lulu. My cat came to visit.
Hello, cat.
She's gonna go in the window to look outside and get an argument with the birds.
Cats love to do that, man.
Yeah, there's a bird that hangs out in this bush that's like right next to my window, and it'll chirp, and then she'll like do the cat like thing, and then the bird will chirp at her, and they go back and forth for a little bit.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, 14. So we only have 14 blue creatures in the deck, including our commander. So for this, it's really just gonna give the buff. I guess unless we do the Phyrexian thing where we make something a blue artifact, which, I mean,
Activate. It also just is activate using our commander. Just does it
right.
because we're and if we tap the blue creatures for its ability, it basically lets us like loot like 3 cards.
Yeah, I mean, it seems good to me.
Yeah, and also again just being basically a lord too, because like most of our creatures are artifacts. How do we have so many cards, Tom?
I don't know. It didn't feel like that many. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I thought we were close. Uh, okay. Well, I'm cutting both of these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna worry. We're gonna use the counter spells. Can't have it
And we do
all.
have a lot of creatures that remove stuff too.
I mean, enough. You know, there's like 2, I think. Also, this is like kind of removal. The Might Stone and the maybe we just. But I like this card so much.
Yeah, so because we get to attack and then
Yeah,
keep
because it's
them
also
open.
because the vigilance, like, it's so good, and Halo Fountain seems really good. Oh shit. Also, Microsynth, like, seems really good.
Yeah.
This is hard. I like all the things that make us untap. Shorkai also makes tokens, so it's also good. Maybe it's just I think it's just Battlesphere. I guess. I mean,
I guess.
it's good. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah, but I guess that we're not full mirror power, so it's only off of its own thing, and then it's just gonna hit for a bunch of damage.
Maybe we cut one of the artifact reducers. I guess it's the Familiar is the worst.
Yeah, because the other ones still affect all the other things that matter too.
Urza does a lot more. So, and these count for artifacts. The other 2.
Yeah, and our commander's an artifact, and a lot of our
I
important
think
things are
I
artifacts.
think maybe Master of Ethereum goes to
How many creatures are we down to? I just want to make sure we're not going too low.
31.
That's okay.
And we still need to cut 11. Holy fucking shit turds.
Alright, I don't want to build this deck anymore.
So much. Alright, so I'm thinking we cut the second board wipe. Actually, let's count how many non-artifact creatures we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, it could turn into an artifact, so like doesn't really count. 13. 13.
Also, the Master of Ethereum is back because it couldn't save it, so I put it back in. I saw it pop back in.
Oh yeah, right there. Okay, so I think we cut the artifact board wipe and just worry about Rift and
Alright.
I don't know, maybe trying to overwhelm them. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we're trying to go over the top, I guess. Maybe just because we still have a lot of artifacts. Because that's like our next biggest is spot of stuff is like creatures and then like another 16 artifacts. So half of our we have half as many artifacts as we do creatures.
Yeah.
But I guess we still want a bunch because we want to be able to see them.
Dude, this is just too fucking difficult.
Maybe Thopter Spy Network. It only makes 1 creature and only draws 1 card if we hit with an artifact creature.
Yeah. I guess Grelv's Hive is just worse than that in general, so.
I wouldn't worry about that kind of thing else because efficient construction happens every single time we cast something. When
6 counterspells. We can cut another counterspell. Is it the regular one? I think, right?
yeah, because I think is I don't know if we're gonna super care about creatures as much. So like, Dovin's Veto is probably what we want because we want to be able to say no to the thing that's gonna stop us.
Mm-hmm. We could cut a land too. Our curve's absurdly low. And we have like tons of mana reducers, and we're playing Moxel Bull.
And a bunch of ramp and a smothering titties.
35 lands is fine. So how much more do we got to cut? 6 more cards. Okay. This is where it gets really fucking difficult.
Let's count how many actual pieces of ramp we have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even know if I want to count that. 7, 8. And then there's shooter ramp like that. 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like 12. Oh, 13. Yeah, 13. Because we're not playing Myriad.
And 14 if you want to count the Mightstone Meekstone.
Yeah.
Which does play
shooter ramp.
Yeah. Hey, it does play
so
stuff for
if
artifacts.
We were to cut one, what would it be? Should it be the Solemn? Because it's the only one that doesn't untap with everything, so.
True, and if we're untapping things, we can make mana and shit.
Yeah. Technically, we should probably be playing some flash things, but I could not be bothered right now. Like we should probably have like, what's the artifacts that do it? I'm gonna put them in the sideboard.
Oh, there's Shimmermere.
Shimmermere, and then there's the new one, the Thopter, right? There's a better version of Shimmermere now, right?
Oh yeah, the Liberator. It's like Urza's Battle Thopter. It's like Liberator or something like that. I played as a commander. I should know this.
Dude, Architect is shitting itself today.
I think it's Liberator, Urza's Battle Thopter.
Oh, I saw it. And then there's like, you could play Leyline. Because this color just has like better ones. Because Leyline is just strictly better.
Or also you have, was it the blue white dude that gives historic spells flash?
Oh right, Wrath.
Yeah, it was Wrath, right? Captain, yeah, shit mage.
Yeah, and then there's the artifact that does it, the 4-mana one. What's it called?
Vidalcan Ori.
Because there's definitely a world where you should be playing all that, so I want to show that we talked about it and that it goes in the sideboard for now, if you want to go in that direction. Because this could be a cool, like, flash artifacts deck. Kind of like how you want to do Wrath, but the commander's payoff is a little better than Wrath. Because he gets to technically draw cards. Wait. How do you spell Vulcan?
Oh, yeah, it's like a...
An? I think it's An.
I forgot. It's like it's weird.
It's Veldalken.
Ori, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Technically, there's like Teferi and like the Tidalfish because blue has all of them, but for now it's fine. All right. So we still need to cut 5 cards. We're not cutting any more lands. We're at 12 sources of ramp, and like we have 3 reducers still, and like I'm also not counting the Mightstone. I feel like this is gonna be really good in here because we're gonna tap a lot of our own creatures, so it's gonna be really useful.
And that untaps them, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yes. So it's another use of our commander every turn. Oh, we could also be playing. What's the thing that gives tap abilities haste and untap a creature? I'll put it in the maybe board.
1,000-year elixir.
Yes. That's it. Maybe ward. Alright. Is there no creatures that are just good to tap too that we should be playing? Like any inspired random shit?
Uh, um, we're already in the cutting phase.
Right. Yeah, so. Alright. Hold on. How much more we gotta cut? 5. Oh god.
Okay, what if Sorak, the Genesis engine, and the Cultivator Caravan is just like a dream, and we don't need to worry about it?
Isn't Sorak just good in this deck? Or Shorkai? Pay 1, draw 2 cards, discard, make a 1/1 colorless pilot vehicle.
Yeah, I guess.
Because, I mean, he can keep being used when he's untapped, right?
I just know with Intruder Alarm it goes infinite if you have a creature mana source. Which we have a whole bunch of them now.
Yeah, but it needs, oh no, anything.
Yeah, so tap it, you make a dude, and untaps them. Yeah.
Also, it's just a draw 2 and discard on every player's turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's still good. I think that just stays. Unfortunately.
Or if you have like a lot of like mana, if you have like a lot of mana, like say we have Karn out and we have like 9 floating colorless, and we play a creature with Intruder Alarm, we untap, we tap it, then it gets untapped, and we just cycle through doing that shit.
Maybe we just get rid of the thing that gives flying.
Alright.
Because we're not really animating things, so.
It was just so all of our stuff can get swing through.
Each legendary permanent you control has a ward. I think we just cut this too. Like, I like this card, but like, we're up to the point where like we need to just play things that work with the engine and not like we can just
maybe reality chip then too. It's like it's cute, but like.
Is this too good to cut? Oh.
I do like reality chip though.
I feel like as a value engine goes, he's kind of in a league of his own, and he's an artifact, so like he goes with everything. Let's hold him there for now because that's gonna put us in the 20s. Yeah, we're already at 28 creatures.
Fortunately, our commander is also a pseudo way to draw with the 1 ability.
Yes, and he makes creatures. He always makes tokens. So, do you think we need 2 ways to double tokens? Like, is doubling tokens like really that amazing with our commander? What do you like? Are we like making that? Like, do we have enough things that are making tokens?
I mean, it's just our commander, I guess.
I mean, I guess it's not bad. Like, I do kind of like it. We have Sun Titan. This is so difficult. I honestly just don't know what are the last 3 to cut from here. Maybe the Talisman? Is that the worst ramp? Or Signet better?
Signet's the worst.
Okay.
Because it forces you to hit those colors instead of your choice.
Shit. Our commander works with Smothering Tithe, right?
Yeah, because it's the other ones tap like artifacts.
This is so difficult. Because, like, so many of these cards are good. You know.
Yeah, that's some of our biggest major like maybe boards too.
Thinking one of these. Cause I mean, Sun Titan can do a good amount of work.
So Dance of the Manse, sometimes I don't like that it makes them creatures.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. This is tough. This is tough. Also want to put Gilded Lotus in the maybe board. Hmm.
Like my mind, like at a point, like I kind of want to cut the Sun Titan.
Another recursion.
Yeah,
I want to see. Let's see how much he can bring back first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, that's gonna be it. And all the lands if they get blown up, I guess. So 25 things that Sun Titan can bring back.
so 1/4 of red deck. It's not bad, but then it's 1/4 of red deck if one of those gets blown up, which I guess it could.
It's one more card. Mm.
Up there she goes. There's the bird going.
Sorry, Jenner's gift.